What's going on, everyone? It's DV, and today I'm going to show you how to get Sabrina's Sword of Healing in RB Battles, which is a limited time event on Roblox, and this is going to take place in Piggy. So if you don't have a link to Piggy, it's a big surprise if you didn't, but if you didn't, I have it linked in the description below in case you need to access it. So you're going to start out on alleys, and this is going to also be in book 2. So it's going to be book 2 in Piggy. So make sure you click on that first and then go to alleys chapter 1 and make sure the game mode is set to trader. We did do an override on a VIP server, so that's why you're not seeing it selected right now. Huge shout out to Junior Jack. Again, he helped me on this sword as well. So we're going to go and skip through some of this stuff so you don't have to wait for the cinematics. All right, so after this, you're going to essentially go straight down the alley. I'm going to hook in here. This is just to show you where the cafe is. So after you go to the alley, you're going to come back in this room, okay? So I'm going to go back outside and we're going to hook a left. So I'm going to go back outside this door where I was. You're going to go straight down. I'm going to go straight down here. We're going to hook a left and go all the way down. So you're just going to go all the way down and you're going to have to open this door. It isn't locked, so you won't need a key to get in here. On the wall here, you're going to set it to 722. Jack already set it to 722, but I wanted to show you because you will need to set it to that code. And the other thing I want to show you, see where I just circled on that column? You're going to come back to that room in a bit once the button is spawned. So you're going to be looking for some buttons, and the locations are the same no matter where you're at. So we're going to come back to the alley here. We're going to go back into the cafe. And then what you're going to do is you're pretty much going to stand, you're going to wait behind this chair forever for a pink button. So we're waiting for like a pink, purple, I think it's pink. It looks pink. So you're basically going to sit here forever waiting for this button to spawn. And as soon as it does, you're going to go for the next possible button location. And only if that button is pink, you're going to click it. If it's not pink, go to the other button location to see if that button location is pink. If you find a blue button, then you're going to be in trouble because you're going to break the sequence and you're going to have to start all over again. So we're just going to wait for this button. It should spawn around a little bit more longer than 7 minutes. I usually see it like 7:15 or so. So I just clicked it. We're going to come out of here. So we're going to go back to the code room over here where the 722 was. And right behind this column is going to be a button. So I just clicked that. And then I'm going to go straight down back the way I came. So essentially where the alley was, you would have cut a right instead of a left. So we're just going back over to this corner here. And then you're going to see a button in the dark here. Just click that. And you'll hear a ding. You'll hear kind of like a chime or a bell. And after that, we just basically need to, get killed. So let the traitor kill you if you need to. And now we go to the next round. So the next game is actually going to be set with infection. And what I'd recommend is do what we did and just set it up on a VIP server. And so you can control it and you can basically choose who you want to actually be the Piggy. So we'll go ahead and jump into book 2 again. It's going to be book 2 and we're going to do the store map. So that's the map we are doing. And I'm actually going to show you the settings right now real quick. I just zoomed in and then we set someone to be the next Piggy. So again, store chapter 2. And now we're here. So the first thing we're going to try to look for is this bear. So there's going to be a bear around here somewhere. So it's going to be right here. So you have to wait for Piggy to spawn before we can actually click on it. So we're just going to wait for the timer to go down to 9:30. And as soon as it's 9 minutes and 30 seconds, you're going to be able to click on that bear. All right, now it's going to be clickable. So I'm going to go and click on it. And the bear's going to disappear. And then we're going to go inside, straight in the middle here where the blue sign was. And then we're going to place the bear right. We're basically going to rub up against this shelf right here. So the first shelf to the right. So just rub up against it. You'll see it drops the bear on top of the shelf. Then we're going to come through here and we're going to, so under this chair, it's kind of dark. It's really dark. So I actually brightened the video. So hopefully, you have a bright monitor, but it's under that chair is a Game Boy. So you just grab that. You come up back over here. You're going to put the book on top of the corner and then you're going to go outside and then you're going to grab this potion right in this corner. And then you're going to go and put the potion on the lab shelf right there. And we're going to come back over here. Next, we got to grab a remote thing. We got to grab this like remote looking device. Looks like a remote control. And what you're going to do is you're going to go around and turn off the red screens. There's 4 of them. There's some in the garage. There's some in the entrance to the garage. So there's one right here. This is an example of one of them. So you got to turn that off. And then you got to turn off 3 others. So this is typical solution stuff here. Again, thanks to Jack for helping out with this. So turn that screen off. There's a couple more screens you got to hit. Again, I would highly recommend doing this on a VIP server with friends. And then you got to unlock this safe here. You exchange basically the remote for that. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some keys in a minute here to basically get through the wall because there's a fake wall. And so we're going to go get this ladder. So the ladder was basically in that safe that we just opened. And then so he's got the cyan colored key and we're going to need a purple key. and another player is going to need a green key. So he's got the green key already. We're just looking for the purple key real quick. And then once we have all 3 keys, we can actually unlock that wall. Now, I do not know if you can actually do this, you know, alone. I'm pretty sure all you need to do, I'm pretty sure it's like locks. I think it's a multi-lock wall. So I'm almost positive you could solve this by yourself. You just need to make sure you touch the wall with each key. I have not confirmed that, but I'm assuming that's the case. And there's the sword. Pretty easy. It actually took us like very little time to complete this. This is why it's going to be a very short video. And then, so you just need to walk over the sword. Now, word of advice, and just a slight warning here, only one player can get the sword at a time. So if I stood there and someone walked into the sword, they would have gotten the sword instead of me. So just be careful. If you're with a friend, make sure they know, you know, maybe take turns, make sure you're all in agreement for who gets the sword first and all that. So that is how you get the sword. Now I want to show you how to combine your swords on your backpack, because a lot of people are combining it and it looks really, really cool. So by the way, at the end of here, you can get killed by the infection guy. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in your avatar and how to set this up. All right, so my avatar here, I'm going to show you how this looks. So right now I only have one sword enabled. So I'm going to show you how to combine all 3 swords. It looks really cool. So it actually spells out RB. Like right here, it actually spells out RB once you combine all 3 swords. So what you want to do is you want to go to clothing and then back, and then you can see you can't really actually select all these, right? But what you do is you get the ID of each one. So like right here, if you go click on Sabrina's sword, there's a value up here, right? There's numbers. You want to copy that, and then you're going to go back to your avatar. Unless you can open all tabs. I kind of just open all tabs so I don't have to do this over and over. Basically, actually, I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to just open up some new tabs real quick so I can just copy and paste. So when you go to clothing though and go click on back, just scroll down to advanced, and then you can just pretty much copy and paste each value here. So this is Sabrina's, this is Russo's, which I think I already have equipped. I already have Sabrina's equipped, that's fine. And then we got this one. So go ahead and click save. It's going to override your character. It's going to redraw your swords. And now you get this cool looking sword. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Look at the RB. Roblox Battles. So that's really cool. I love it. I think it's a really cool design. It's really clever that they actually made it so you can combine those. So that is how you combine your swords if you want to look really cool. And here's my suspicion. I actually think that the shrine requires you to have all these worn on your avatar. I'm not positive about that because it's kind of an advanced feature, but I would imagine that you need to have all 3 swords, obviously, to be able to do this. I actually also thought maybe, you know, if you could actually like combine this pack too. A lot of people didn't actually like try that. So I'm going to try that real quick. I'm going to put this on my avatar as well. That one, and then let's put this one as well. So we're going to override that. Now we're going to have all of them. And so the next step for you would be to try to figure out how to find the shrine for your sword. So there's a sword shrine, and we're trying to find it still. We don't know how to get it yet. That's pretty busy. But I think, you know, maybe this is key, is like just to show how much of a fan you are, maybe. I don't know. And I also think that they're not going to show you the shrine until you complete all the badges. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you are new. And congrats on your new sword. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.